I'm going to show you how to drop serious weight in 4 days, personally following one of my Panda Diet protocols. So let's hop into it, guys. Let me take a seat for this. Today is day 1. Yesterday was my birthday. I actually ate twice, which is a rarity for me. But nonetheless, I enjoyed myself. Had my favorite birthday cake that Devin makes once a year for me. Homemade pizza. Had some bagels mid-morning. It's very rare that I eat before noon. But stepped on the scale this morning just to get my weight. And I'm currently 229. So this is Monday, August 11th, 2025. Now you might be saying, why are you doing this? Why are you going to try to drop massive weight? Well, I'm using it as an experiment. I want to prove the concepts further to you guys. Now this can be used and has been used by many high-level athletes that need to do weight cuts. But for me, I use as positive pressure. I'm going to be at the town fair this week in the dunk tank for year number 2. In my mind, I said, okay, this will be one last boost for the summer. I got super lean, heading into Memorial Day weekend with my Fat Shredder Challenge. A couple of vacations in between, status quo. So I'm 229. My umbilical measurement with calipers was 10.4. I took a picture of it, so you'll see all the pictures in this. Today, I'm essentially on my 48-hour fast. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'll assess my weight in the morning. Now, my goal was to hit 212 by Thursday, which is 4 days away. So that would be August 14th. So in my mind, when I get in that dunk tank, I got to represent. This is what I do for a living. I want to look my best. Can have my shirt off in front of thousands of people. Now, most people can probably care less. Oh, you look fine. Using it as a personal challenge. So today, regular water fast, coffee, the juice, my sodium. Went for my 45-minute walk. Actually, I still got to do 15 minutes today. I'll do that once Ainsley, the baby, gets home with Devin. I'll take her and the pups out for a little stroll. I did my core 4 and 5 minutes isometrics. So nothing crazy as far as activity. So let's see where I am on day 2. So we're starting at 229. You can see the photos here of day 1, what I look like. And again, you might say, oh, you look lean. But again, I know I don't need to do this. I do this because I love this. I love to experiment and learn. And experimenting and experiencing is the best form of knowledge, called direct knowledge. So you develop wisdom. That's how I learn everything. Yeah, I study, but then I apply. So let's see if I can make the push for 212 by Thursday. Think I can do it? Let's stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Panda Nation, what is up? I always love to test myself, right? Now, this Thursday, today is Monday, August 11th. This Thursday, the 14th, August 14th, I'm in the dunk tank at the Rotary Fair. Big fair in town we have every year. Last year, I was in the dunk tank as well. I'm always trying to use situations to leverage what I'm doing. I'll put photos up of what today looked like. My weight, I'm 229 right now after my birthday yesterday and cheat day. But I set a goal. I said, okay, I want to go into the dunk tank looking my best. Now, nobody cares. I know that. But I care. And I've got high standards for myself. So in my mind, the goal was, let's be 212. Let's hit 212 before you get into that dunk tank. Now, I have some ideas of what I'm going to do this week. Obviously, I'm on my Black Panda right now, which is a 48. But then I'll assess weight. Now, I want you guys to use this as a learning tool. I've used all types of protocols with my Panda Diet with elite athletes, MMA guys, you name it. I mean, I've had Major League Baseball players, a lot of D1 athletes. But let's say you had to cut weight, right, in that period of time. So I'll assess tomorrow. And I'll let you know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So right now it's a 48, doing, coffee and water all day with the juice. I'll take a sip. My new Bigfoot mug that my in-laws got me for my birthday. And then I'll decide tomorrow night, am I doing like a low protein, low fat, high sugar feast? Or am I going to continue to fast? I'm going to go based on my biofeedback and use the scale as a tool. I could really care less what the scale says. Like if you weigh me 99% of the year, I'm within a pound of 225. I know that without even having to step on the scale. I figured this would be a fun experiment. So I'll put in the notes what I'm doing here. Follow along each day until Thursday. Let's see where we end up. My skin fold measurement of my umbilical was 10.4. So obviously I want to drop that. Want to drop that down, and that's it, guys. Let me know questions, comments. All right, end of day 3. So here's the deal. I started this morning at 216. Last check-in before I broke the part of the dry fast was 213.5. I was dragging a little bit today. Dry fasting will tend to tap my brain. Didn't get my 7 hours last night. I got 6. When I got a massage today, got adjusted, and didn't really want to I wasn't home at all too much. So, broke the dry. Now, the easy route would be to keep fasting. But I want to do a little experiment. Again, I'm doing this to learn. I'm going to do sugar tonight, so fruit, raw honey, candy corn, that type. A lot of that. Probably do another quart of water, so I'll put me slightly over a gallon in like the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Back into the dry fast. See where the weight's at tomorrow. I want to see what that does. See where it's at tomorrow. And probably dry fast. If I got to get out there in the old garbage bag, it's about experimenting. So I know I can continue to fast, but I want to see just hitting straight sugar tonight, what that does. So stay tuned. Got one more day. Got to get to that 212. Okay, guys, so wrapping up day 4, I got to 211.5. Was at a low of 213.5 yesterday. I could have easily hit the target if I just kept fasting, but I wanted that little challenge and see what would happen, right? So I did my sugar feast last night, a lot of fruit, a lot of raw honey, candy corn, and I had some lemonade. It's 222 today, and I was like, this can be tough. But I did a little workout this morning. I dry fasted all day, was out there in the garbage bag. You can see through some of the photos with the t-shirt and long sleeve on, 80-pound vest. Went back out later with Ainsley. It was getting close to 5. I'm like, all right, because I only have a timeline, right? I wanted to do this by the time I got in there. And full sweatsuit, 80-pound vest, snow cap, hood. Came back to 12.5, 50 burpees, showered, to 11.5. So I did it. So, all right, guys, final day. Split this one up into 2. Put myself up against the rock in the hard place. Doing a sugar feast last night. As you recall, dipped down to 213.5 yesterday. Broke the dry fast last night. And the sugar feast up to 222 this morning. Third workout of the day, I got full sweats, rash guard on, 80-pound vest. Pushing Ainsley up and down the hill. It's weight. And before I was 214.5. I could have coasted to it. Could have easily been under 212 if I continue with my fast, and I know that. But I wanted this challenge today, and it's a way to learn, right? About the mind, weight cuts. Boy, oh boy, I'm going to feast tonight. So stay tuned for that. See where I'm at here. When I get back, strip down, weigh in, and I'm off to the dunk tank. So we'll know by the end of this video where the weight winds up. But I won't stop tonight. If I don't get it before the dunk tank, I ain't going to stop until I get it. It's the name of the game. And believe me, I want to have that feast tonight. So I'll go to extremes to get there. All right, I'll see you over at the dunk tank, guys. Anything's possible. Dunk tank was a success. I hit my weight, 211.5, right before I left the house. Evan said, how'd you do that? Well, I went out in the sweatsuit. You guys saw the hat, the weighted vest. Came back to 212.5. Burpees. Rinsed off, more burpees, 211.5. Mission accomplished. And I enjoyed the challenge today. Again, it would have been a breeze if I just kept fasting, but I'm going to enjoy a heck of a feast. Devin made me a chickpea and avocado salad. I got Mexican, so I didn't have it last night. I can have my fruit. So it was good. A lot of people put me in. I probably fell in the dunk tank at least 50 or 60 times. I mean, it was popular, so that was really good.
But you think about rapid weight loss. Is it good for you? Is it not good? Don't lose weight that fast. Well, I wasn't trying to lose just fat during this Monday through tonight, which is Thursday. It's rapid weight loss. And sometimes, obviously, athletes need that type of knowledge. And I'm always trying to up my game, so you experiment on yourself, right? One of my buddies said, man, I gotta get some more of the top fighters over to you, because it's not that hard. Like I said, I could have coasted through to do that. Now, some fat definitely came off, and then I use it as a test too. Like, think about this. I'm always within striking distance nowadays, meaning if I want to get ready for something physically or the way I look. Fat shredder took 6 weeks, and I got pretty shredded for that. And it was nothing as far as difficulty compared to when I was bodybuilding, those stupid diets and all that nonsense. 5-6 times a day, severe calorie cuts. But with this, 17 and a half pounds in 1, 2, 3.5 days, basically. To test yourself, or if I know that, okay, I need to get ready for this thing coming up, I can do it within a week if I stay within striking distance. But this is how you learn about yourself, right? So tonight, back to regular, because I'm going to have a huge feast, well-deserved. Last night got pretty full off the sugar. Like, another reason the calorie thing doesn't work, right? You just do this experiment. If you just ate sugar for 3 days, fruit, honey, fruit juice, pie filling, I do some candy, fat, just like candy corn. Not saying it's good for you, whatever. That's a whole different topic. Watch how quickly your appetite goes away, right? Because of the sugar. But if you looked at it calorically, well, I didn't eat that much. Okay, so again, the body fat went down, skin fold caliper went down to 6 from 7 yesterday, even though I went up back to 222 to start the day. But when you fast, you know how to manipulate that, and then you tweak the nutrition as needed. Remember, it's 2 separate things. Sky's the limit, guys. Like, when I have people message me, they're, I'm fasting, and they're new to it, and they haven't changed in 3 weeks. They're doing something wrong, right? And that you got to look at the nutrition with that, and or some people, if they really want to see a change that quick, they're just not training hard enough, right? You're not just gonna, like, people reach out to me, I want to be lean. I'm like, well, you can't sculpt a pebble. You got to build the muscle before you get that lean look. You could get lean, but you could be skinny fat. Anyway, rapid weight loss challenge for this week, the week after I turned 44 years old, was a success. If you guys have questions, post them below. Leave a comment as well. Like it and subscribe. Appreciate all of you guys.